working? Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, you blasted that all over fucking YouTube.
You told me to in the morning. You said, did you do this last night? And I said, no. You said, okay, good. Then that's what other people told you.
Yeah, that's good that you didn't blast it. Yeah, that was good you didn't blast it. So you turned around and blasted. Now you're trying to twist my words and everything else.
No, that's why I called you in the morning time.
No, dude, that ain't going to work, man.
That's why I called you, Donnie boy.
I tried to work with you on something and not, but you had to go behind my back.
Don, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you something. Well, how is this working on with something when you have White Boy and you got Cher doing some shit behind the scenes to me, bro?
I don't have them doing it. They're doing that.
Well, whatever's going on, bro. Like even Benny's joining their team to try to keep fucking with me right now.
Yeah, but that's on them. That's because you fucking do, because you're a backstabber.
No, I'm not, bro. I've never backstabbed you before.
You blasted my recording.
You guys.
I was trying to be your fucking friend, but you got to do stinky shit like this.
I'm not here to be friends, Don. I'm here to find your fucking daughter.
Fuck you, then. Yeah.
I'm here to find your daughter, Don. These other people don't care about your daughter, Don.
You done fucked up.
These people don't care about your daughter, Don. You're dealing with White Boy, and you're dealing with Cher, and you're dealing with Benny, all the people who fucked this case up in the first place for you.
I told them the same thing.
They fucked this case up for you.
They didn't go blast it.
Bro,
it's trying to work with you.
It is coming.
So we could try and figure out, because nobody wants to face the truth that we got major drug problems in our fucking country.
Bro, this is the thing. Don, if you're innocent, then you have to get out of this fucking thing right now. Otherwise, you're going to get caught up more. This is the problem, Don.
I'm already caught up, just like you're caught up.
I'm not caught up at all.
You are caught up.
How?
Because you backstab people right in the back all the time by doing shit like you do.
No, I've never backstabbed anybody. Matter of fact, I've been backstabbed since day one by you guys.
Why didn't you call me? Why didn't you say you're at school or what? Or why couldn't we do it in a more a better way?
You said you wanted to come on my show and talk about it, bro. You said you wanted to come on my panel and talk about this shit.
Well, I would, but the way that you done it, the way that you're heading on there, so like I can't remember exactly what it says, but like you're making me look like some kind of evil dude.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You did, and you do.
I'm not, Don. I'm actually helping you. If you don't see, Don, if you don't see how I'm helping you, Don, at the end of the day, you're gonna thank me, Don.
The way you did it,
Don. You're gonna thank me at the end of the day, Don. Because you know what? You're more safe right now than you ever been. I'm telling you that. You're more safe right now than you've ever been. Yes.
Yeah, but you need to work together, man.
Bro, you need to get those other fuckers out of the picture then. You got to get rid of all those people.
Why can't you work with them?
Bro, I tried to work with them, and Benny turned around and fucked with this whole thing and stole money from you guys when you were in jail, bro. Like, I don't get it why you're even dealing with that fucking punk.
Benny's been going through shit just like you go through shit and everybody else.
Right, bro. But Benny's not. But Benny doesn't care about anybody but himself, bro. Like, I genuinely care about you. The only way that I'm going to get you to see that is the same way I've been doing it. I've been trying to prove everything you've told me wrong. Hold on. I've tried to prove you wrong on everything to set you see, Don, that I'm not bullshitting you and I'm on something more than you even know. And I'll tell you what, those people in the holler are a big problem, and I know you want to stay away from them.
They are.
I know, bro. Please let me handle it for you. That way you stay out of you need to stay away from the shit. Somebody needs to get it put on besides you, okay? I know this.
Yeah, but you should work with me, not just
I am working with you. That's why none of this is recorded, none of this is going out anywhere. That shit was definitely have you told me 35 times about not recording it? Bro, I knew there was something that you wanted to tell me.
Yeah, but you're still going against me. You're not.
Don, do you have the Mexican Mafia after you right now? Do you have the MA after you?
Are you serious?
No, I'm just saying because I know because one of my homeboys is a Mexican Mafia. I was going to help you, bro. That's what I'm saying. If you've got any problems with that shit, I can help you with certain things on that end too. I'm trying to keep you safe and protected, and I'm trying to get these trash to stop fucking with you because there's other people that need to be fucked with, not you guys.
See, that question alone makes it look like you're trying to get something out of me.
No, I'm asking because I want your safety, bro. And if we're releasing something,
I ain't worried about my safety. We've had just this morning had a drug bust right a few doors down.
Dude, you need to be in a better place, bro. You need to get out of that place too. That place is gonna fuck with. Well, let's figure that out, bro. Like, I have no problem helping you and get you the fuck out of there. But this is the thing. we need a plan for you, and you need to stay off the fucking
but
internet,
the thing
bro.
of it is, when you blast shit like you do to all them crazy motherfuckers in your chat, them motherfuckers are the problem.
Half of my people like you, Don. They just can't get past the fact that you won't look a different direction for your daughter, and I know why, bro. I get it.
I've looked every direction for
Bro,
my daughter.
I know that you didn't do this, dude. That's why I have confidence in you, Don.
That's my wife.
I hope not, dude. I hope
You go out,
this is where I think that you guys were. Hold on, this is where I think you guys were both set up, and the holler has that to do, bro.
Like, well, definitely somebody planned this out.
Yes. Yes. Well, hold on. This is what happens, Don. Jody Sue even said it, bro. I have everything out on Jody Sue, even down to the facts that she's saying that Andy was selling drugs over at 110 to kids.
Yeah, she's just trying to throw her husband under the bus because she's mad at him.
Well, that's the thing. They've never been married, and I've got more on that stuff before they even can get mad at each other. Andy is a lot more trouble than he knows right now. Andy's got some big problems coming.
Really?
Yeah, he's got some big problems coming, Don. And I'll tell you what, the holler games that are going on, I call it that instead of the Hunger Games. I'll tell you right now, bro. They wanted you out of the holler, and both you guys. The best way to do is to set you up. Fred Hill, I have his recording for 30 minutes saying that there was people sitting down by your hill, 5 or 6 cars. Like he's trying to fucking really, really set this thing. You know.
I think them were the tree trimmers, and also there were people coming in because that property was for sale across the street. So there were people coming in. There was actually seen people walking through our woods. And I thought it was because they was thinking they was lost and on the wrong property or something like that.
How the fuck would they get on your property?
You just walk. I don't have a fence around there.
God damn.
That's what I assumed, that they thought it was the property for sale across the street.
Is that one? It's not 125. That's Jody Sue, right?
Well, Jody Sue's right. The property that was for sale is exactly right next to Jody Sue's.
Right.
That's why Jody Sue and them was having a big fight with
Dobbs.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I remember that. All right. So yeah, definitely Bernard's owned like most of the land out there, and so do the Lights. You know what? You want to know where I think Summer is? Somewhere on Frank Light's land. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, they went up there and dug up all this property.
He's got property all the way back to the back of the church, bro. Hell yeah, they got property everywhere, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Why can't we work together with Cher and White Boy and stuff like that, man?
Well, White Boy's trash, first of all. And he's really no good. For over a year, I was good to that. For over a year, I was good to that guy. I even asked him to get involved in true crime and come on over. And he was depressed in fucking his prison world. I'm like, bro, you talk about prison all the time. You're gonna be fucking depressed. Go do something better with your shit, you know. Bro, there's things that you need to understand, Don. For you to be successful and not get in trouble, you need to stop with these people who are trying to say, "Hey, everyone else is a tragedy pimp," when it's really fucking them. Have you seen White Boy asking for money on Twitter and all this shit? He's been asking for money for shit for going to Tennessee and all this stuff. He's the Benny number 2, bro. It's gonna look all bad on you.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, they're gonna ask people for money. That's how Benny makes his side money. I don't know.
Bro, I've never done that to anybody.
I'm not trying to judge anybody.
Bro, I want to get you out of the. I don't want you in the ER anymore. I don't like talking to you when you're drunk and want to want to end it. That's the way I've only got to.
That's why I was hoping you'd keep that conversation between ourselves, because I was drunk.
Oh, bro, this is the best. This is the best thing for you. This is why I had to do it this way. You don't understand, Don. I'm keeping you safe right now against all these fuckers, even Josh, the lab, and all these people. I have to keep my distance. I've kept my distance from him, McDonough. I've actually trashed them with some major videos, bro. Like, I'm not on their team. I'm not on their team.
Why can't you work with White Boy and Cher and stuff? Because we all got the same problem.
Right, but Cher used to steal my stuff. Cher used to steal my stuff, strike me, and then take my merch and get my merch stores taken down. Cher's a shady motherfucker.
Well,
and she's fucked up the Watts case, and her friend Jay for Justice has a $1.8 million lawsuit. Those are bad people.
Right.
Terrible for this case.
Okay, but let's look at it like this then. Okay, it's not about you. It's not about Cher. It's not about any of us.
How can we work together without you telling them about me? How's this? Let's do it that way.
About telling them about you.
Yeah,
okay,
if you can keep me on the, if you can keep us on the down low, if we don't, yes, if we can do that, I'll give you my full 100%. You never have to think twice, and I guarantee I'll be right hand man. I guarantee you.
Well, if we can all look at it like it's not about us, it's about the missing children, then I think we'd all, maybe we can come together, man. I don't know. This
is what I want to do is I want to have you come on, and I want you to talk about your fears and the stuff that you go through. And the reason why this phone call happened is because you and I, you called me and you were in a vulnerable position in time, and you were drinking, and you were just in one of those moods, right? And you needed somebody to confide in, bro, and I get it.
I did tell the complete truth, even though I shouldn't have, because people don't want to face.
Don, you're not a liar. Don, if you want to lie, you misdirect us somewhere else. You'll take us to 5:30. Like if I ask you a question about Dudley and you don't want to answer it, you'll just take me to 5:30 that day, or a phone call, or Walgreens. I get it.
I don't mind answering anything about Dudley.
He's a dude. He's a douchebag, bro. He's just a fucking douche. Right.
Well, he's on meth. If he'd get off meth, he'd be all right. You can tell he's on meth, the way he acts, all that.
Yeah, he's up. See, I got major PTSD and anxiety. That's when I get up for shit,
Where do you have PTSD from?
I was in a work-related shooting. 2 people died, and one ended up all over me, Don.
Okay, well, look, that happens to everybody. I'm in the same boat, Them years that I sat in prison, man, they'd let me go, and they'd come to my work site, 2 carloads deep with guns and everything else, and get me fired. They put me through pure hell. Don,
you and I are in the same boat. Listen, I was V22821, bro. I did 3 years at Wasco straight. Okay, my first cellie, I got to Wasco to A2, and I went in there, and my cellie got clicked out because it was 4 a.m. It was breakfast, 4:30ish. He goes out for breakfast. I just getting into my cell. He gets stabbed by a bunch of Mexicans, bro, for a drug debt. It could have been me coming out as a brand new white boy getting stabbed. I get it. I get it, bro.
Exactly.
But here's this. We can't let that shit fuck with us anymore. And I'm not going to let that fuck with you. You can't go back to jail, Don. That's just it. You can't go back to jail, period. Not even for a fucking DUI, nothing.
No, I can't.
No, not at all. No. Especially now is a terrible time for fucking anything like that.
I'm on the straight and narrow. I'm trying to leave alcohol alone because that's, because I do stupid shit every damn time.
So what I went to is hard seltzers. They're like 200 calories, bro, and 5% alcohol, and it tastes like Diet Coke and Coke and vodka together. And it's like,
but hey, man, let's do this, man. Mutual respect all the way around. It's not about us; it's about the kids, man.
Yeah.
If we could do that, man, that would be awesome.
I totally will do that. And listen, Don. I'm going to tell you right now, you're in a better position now than if this didn't get told. Because white boy or somebody that you told already would come and if you didn't give them their way, that's what they would hold against you. That's if you don't see that's the way they are already. I mean,
I think that they've all shown to be that way.
Bro, they've all turned on me first. I never turned on anybody. I mean, everyone from Josh to Benny and everybody pretending not to work together, and Ziggy and all these people.
First, because they've been fucking with me.
That's why the people you have around you are definitely giving you negative heat, bro, for sure.
I know it's human nature. It's human nature, bro.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
So we need to think above that, and what would Christ do? That's where we all need to be thinking.
What would he do? What would he do right now, bro? If we had to just have him come in and mediate this for a second, what would he say to us right now? Would he tell us that we have to have faith? We have to have faith in each other, right?
Yeah, we all need to love each other.
Don, I need you not to trash me or say that I'm a meth addict or tell me tell other people that all kinds of shit behind the scenes, and I can be true to you, okay?
I'm guilty of that, and I do apologize.
Okay, then I'm on your team, okay?
All right, brother.
All right, this is for real this time, okay, Don?
But hey, if you see me on White Boys or something, why don't you come on there and I don't know.
Bro, let me just say this. I want to keep my track on these people in the holler and try to get I want to get you out of the mix because I think you and Candace got with the not being good on time and shit. I get that. She doesn't have to be. Candace never really had to be good on time unless she had to get the kids up or to school at a certain time. And after that, she had no time schedule, really.
No.
So like really, I get it. Like in Hunter's story where he's throwing in like the drowning of Summer, and then also the you calling him and saying about touching kids at the property.
I don't remember anything like that.
Yeah, he said that you talked to Candace about that, and then Candace told him that as soon as you guys got off the phone at the Walgreens.
Weird.
Yeah, so like all of their stories, Allie's and Hunter's stories, the stuff that he threw in is the stuff that your wife doesn't know about, like why Allie and her broke up and all this other stuff, right? Like it's all stuff that conflicts with her story. So what they're doing is as soon as the fallout with Andy and Allie happened, because Andy and Allie were hanging out. You know this, right? Andy, your neighbor, Jody Sue's Andy.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, she was hanging out at his work, bro, for like a week after this happened, and then also before your daughter went missing. Oh, dude, Hunter's involved too, bro. Like they all were promised to be a part of the Holler Gang, bro, and they all got thrown out.
And they all
They had to turn, bro, because they got turned on by Andy, and Andy's thrown Jody Sue out either. She's gone too. Bro, you got Frank Light, Fred Hill, Andy, and that's pretty much who's left of the Holler Gang. Yeah, and that's all three capable people of taking your daughter and getting her gone, bro.
Well, there's also the Dykes, the Dyke boys.
The Dykes too, right? No, exactly, the Dyke boys too.
They were arrested. There was one boy bringing a lot of cocaine and pills into the area, and he was staying in a chicken house down the road from us for about a mile and a half, and he got arrested. But them Dyke boys were distributing drugs for this guy.
Yes.
I found out later.
You know this has to do with drugs, Don, right? Drugs and trafficking, all that? For sure.
It has to.
For sure.
It has to.
Yeah, that's the only way your daughter can disappear the way she did, dude. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I'm seeing it.
And I'm really hoping that Candace possibly didn't fall asleep and take a little nap too, and maybe that would even help, because I know that Grandis took a nap at one point, right? So I don't know.
The way things played out, and everything, I believe Candace 100%. I don't have a doubt in anything that she's saying. She didn't take a nap. And not only that, even if she did, Grandma was there, and Grandma was not gonna lie for nobody.
Right.
So exactly what she said is the truth. Right. You gotta always remember what the boys said. She went downstairs to play with her toys. Candace come in right after that, and where's Summer? And she's gone. And the boys testified to all this information. They're not going to lie for anybody either.
Do you think is that why you think they aren't home right now? Is because like they are witnesses, Don?
Well, the welfare, the way they work is, they says, look, we need to get your kids out of the situation or whatever.
Right.
And I was hesitant, but yet I wasn't hesitant because of everything that was happening. Right. I was worried for their lives. So that time, my daughter just disappeared. I'm thinking, what's going to happen next? I'm losing. Basically, I've lost my mind at this point.
I got you.
And so I wasn't. I could have told them, get off my property and get the hell out of here, but I didn't know any better. And my state of mind at the time was, maybe this would be somewhat of a good idea. I was fighting myself inside of myself to not let them go, but yet I was wondering if it would be a better idea for the time being. Of course, welfare is going to sit there and lie and say, "Oh, it's just temporary." We work for the family. We're going to try to get these kids home. We're going to do it. Right. They straight lie like dogs.
Right. So you were actually talking to Jamie when you got the phone call from Candace, right? Or you called her at the Walgreens, right?
Me and Jamie talked for about an hour. We sit there and bullshit like we always do. And
that's your buddy, right? You've known him for a while. Yeah.
We worked together for years.
Okay, cool.
But so he left, and I started to go back to work when I got a phone call.
Okay. So why did Grandis? Okay, so they got there at 9 a.m. I'm trying to help think about this, because at 9 a.m., if that's when she gets there, and then they didn't get home, or they didn't get to the Walgreens to drop the prescription off till 3, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 6 hours before they even left the ER. But Hunter said that once Candace came and got him, they sat out front for a little bit, and then Grandis called and said, come pick me up, like 5-10 minutes later. So between 11 o'clock to 5-10 minutes later, how do we get to 3 o'clock, Don? That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know they went to the lake and wasted some time and probably got a pizza or whatever. I don't know. And
I hope
I'm
so,
not
but
sure.
nobody ate that day, she said.
I don't know.
That's the weirdest thing, Don. Like, I really wish.
She's really good to just go get one of the $5 pizzas real quick, a couple of them or whatever. And
Yeah,
the
probably,
kids
right?
yeah. Kids always had plenty of food.
Yeah, they don't look malnourished, not at all, Don.
No. We ain't gonna do that to our kids.
And to be honest with you guys, like, I don't doubt that you loved your kids, Don. And I don't doubt that you don't. I don't doubt that you do still.
Can I try to give you some advice?
Sure.
If you see me on White Boys Live and he invites you up, why don't you pop up and just try not to lose your cool, of course, which we all do anyway. But
bro, I got a white flag with everybody, bro. If it's about your daughter and they want to make it about that, bro, I'll throw a white flag with anybody.
And I think if you said that, say, look, you can call me whatever you want, but this is about missing children, and I'm putting my feelings aside. And call me whatever you want, say whatever you want, but we need. Well,
I'll let him say whatever he wants while I'm up there, and I won't even retaliate. I'll just let him get it out of his system. And if he wants a picture of my 8-inch dick, I'll send him that because he thinks it's 2 inches. Right. You know what I mean? Like I'll start an OnlyFans if he wants. It's all good. My thing is this: is like he's calling me a sodomist. Like there was a broomstick incident when I wasn't even at the school.
Right.
You know, I was at the gym. I'm the only one cleared in the LA Times. And he's saying, like, I'm involved in this, right? Like, he's doing some shit where I'll go to Florida and cripple him, bro. Like, his tattoos and his shaved head, his tattoos and his shaved head, Don, I'm serious. Like, people think that makes him a badass for some reason. I don't get it.
Yeah, I understand, but I get it.
Right.
A lot of people, but if you act like you're the bigger man.
Well, I don't have a problem doing that. I'm a fucking humble guy, Don. Like, if you really got to know me, you would be like, dude, I wish that was Benny first. Because we wouldn't be in this fucking position, bro. I'm telling you, right now.
Yeah. Well, we all got some kind of things to work on,
and I don't even hate Benny, bro. That's the funny thing.
Right?
I've always called him, bro, and it's even when he had bad problems or his sister died or whatever. I've always been there and called him, bro, and manned up.
Right.
But then he'd turn around and do some fuck shit to my kids, bro.
Yeah. I get it. And this is where we all got to be the bigger man and try to do better. I need to quit drinking. I need to.
Bro, I do too. I do too.
I got my Bible here. I've been trying to study a little bit, and this stuff is just consuming us all. And it's just way out of line. But maybe we can work together, hopefully. And,
Don, do you like to write?
I do when I got the time, but I don't never have the time to write.
When you sit down for the next few days, because you have a few days off work. So last night I was listening to Candace. Are you okay from the hospital and ER and everything?
I can't stand up.
Yeah, see,
my back's tweaked so bad. Can't walk.
It's fucked right now. Okay.
Yeah, that's all good.
I have these blood clots still. Like, I still have these blood clots in my leg. It's fucking with me. But my dad has like 10 things of Eliquis. So, like, if you need me to send you one, let me know. He's going to give me all the bottles. Yeah.
Well, no, that's cool because I know that stuff costs like $600.
Yeah, no, I'll send you one. No, he's going to give me 4 full bottles of it, bro. I'll send you one.
Shoot. No, that's cool. The doctor told me just to take like an aspirin a day.
Right.
And it'll do the same thing as Eliquis. But yeah, my blood clots went way down. It's not near as bad, but.
Dude, my foot swelled up 4 times the size of my other foot, bro. Like, literally, I had like a day. I had like less than a day to live, they said.
Damn.
Yeah, it's real bad. This last few days, bro, has been a nightmare for me. But
yeah, I get it.
I don't have a problem going on his panel, bro. Like, honestly, like, I had never had a problem with anybody, like, before these people came after me because they like to use my name in their titles for clout. And it is what it is.
I remember a lot of times the nature of my daughter is sometimes me and Candace will be fighting over something stupid and yelling at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And Candace, Summer would stand up and say, stop.
Right.
She'd say, stop, just stop. I say, for you, Summer, yeah, you got it. I'm stopping right now. And
see, I know, Don, that's the thing that you, in the world that you, like, I know you have your other boys and stuff, but, like, that was your thing. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I get it. And you worked all the time, and you know what? It's one of those things where fucking you need to, even in the midst of that, you need to take the time for God on Sabbath, right? Take the time off, and then at least make one of those days for your family. You know what I mean? In the future.
Well, yeah, we all do.
Of course. No, 100%, bro. I'm guilty of that myself.
Right, for sure.
Yeah,
we
dude.
all need to get back on track.
Bro, I'm fallible too, and like doing a Bible study online once a week, bro, might even help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would help.
Yeah, I mean we can do that, but like here's the thing, Don. Like as long as like people know that everything's straight and there's not some sideways shit with the people involved. Like I'm telling you, we can get a lot done, and I want to make sure you know that my main thing is helping you find your daughter on my life, on everything that I love. I would not be so passionate about this if I didn't get put through the ringer like you, bro.
Right.
And Candace has been put through the ringer. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we all have, one way or the other.
Maybe you and Candace can come on and just talk and be like, hey, listen. And I can put my stuff aside with all the people you go on panels with and all that stuff too, like even the Daisies and all those people. But I think if you guys were to come on and we were to be like, hey, and discuss that call and discuss the place that you were in and that, and that you really you've been exhausting your mind on whatever you could come up with and stuff in your past experiences coming up, like, could this be an issue? And this is just, it's not that happened to her. It's that situation is still in your head, bro. That's still haunting you.
Yeah, and she could be in somewhere, because I know a lot of people go there.
Let's hope she's in heaven, because if she's alive and she's been trafficked, bro, that would be harmful on her body and she'd be in a lot. Yeah, let's just pray she's with God. You know what I'm saying at this point? As tough as that is to swallow, that's the best that we can be. Well, that's the only way that I know that I'm soothed, knowing that she's with our Lord, right?
I mean, if he was a drug smuggler and he was selling drugs in these cities and stuff, and then let's say you're headed to Stockton, California to get more drugs, you might go through out in the middle of nowhere looking for a kid to steal to take back to someone like that black woman to trade for drugs.
Yeah, dude, look at that.
To get caught up in it, like real push it under the rug.
No, bro, this is where it's at, bro. It's the accident theory is like on my list too, but like if Candace really didn't go and take her in when it's an accident, then there's something really, really fucked up about that.
Well, right, but considering what the boys were the last one to see her go down the basement, and then she called me right after that. She couldn't find her. If you consider all that, the boys ain't gonna lie for nobody.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Candace could have been screwed up on time? Maybe she was out longer than 2 to 5 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because like the boys are playing video games, they wouldn't be knowing. Right. Yeah, like if she was out there for 10 and didn't realize it,
All right.
Yeah, but then again, like the kids normally are in there anyway. Like that's the thing. Like there's nobody that should have been in that property unless when Andy was there the night before. The reason why the dogs were gone is, well, hell, Andy and Jody, they're fucking dogs.
Well, Andy was checked out by the police and he was at work at the time. I know that.
Oh, that doesn't matter. But what about Frank Light and Fred Hill and anyone else that's their workers, the Dykes?
Well, yeah, I know for a fact, seeing people coming in and out of Ben Hill, going back to Fred Hill's house constantly. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of traffic.
I don't trust Fred Hill as far as I could fucking throw Allie.
Right.
Because his interview that he laid, he's like, I'm not like anybody else in the holler. I don't do the things they do. I just live my life, and I'm a good guy. And like he's totally throwing everybody else under the bus in the holler.
Right, exactly.
So there's something not right about that, bro.
I've had a lot of people, even when I went to Frank Light's house, after someone come missing, dude, I went up there with a gun. You
went up there the next day with Andy, right?
No, by myself.
Okay, I thought you went with Andy.
That's when I talked to his brother.
Okay.
His brother sat there and had a long talk, and then he sat there and told me a bunch of bullshit. I found out later. He said that his charges were related to one SD card that's fell in the mailbox. And he picked it up, and that's how his fingerprints got on it or something.
Oh, I pulled Frank Light and Fred Hill. I got all their records, bro. I pulled everybody.
Yeah, when you look at his records and what he pled out to, he pled out to images on his phone, his computer.
Oh yeah,
and the SD card.
Multiple devices. So, yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
And here's another thing, Don, is that Frank Light is on everybody else's report. Why? Because he's an RSO. So. Yeah. You know what? For Candace not to know that he was an RSO looks bad too. But like she wasn't friends with him, right?
Yeah, we weren't checking into these people. We was just trying to live our normal life with our kids. I'd go to work every day. The only people I hung out with were people at work.
So Jody Sue said that your wife drank every day while she was pregnant with Summer, and then when they saw her finally born, you guys.
No way.
Oh yeah, she
So,
said that to everybody, bro.
Yeah, of course she would.
And she said that they wanted you. The hauler used to run nice and smooth until you guys showed up. Like her intent, bro. I have it all. I've like my channel is just flowing right now with all the negative stuff from Jody, Sue, and Andy and the hauler, bro.
Right on. I appreciate that because everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie. And I don't know how she conjures this stuff up.
I can't stand her at all, bro. Not at all.
Right. For real.
Nope. And you know what? She's just as vindictive enough to. Well, she didn't like your kids in the first place, and you know where she screwed up with me is she was talking on my panel. She said that I know those dogs are the clue. I was telling the eldest boy on the 14th, so that was a day before your daughter even went missing. So she can't screw that days up, and I know that Jody Sue, you know, sometimes she has to catch herself because she talks too fucking much.
Yeah.
So her story is a day before, you know, Summer even went missing when she's saying that, you know, the dog, I was talking to the eldest boy and Candace, the dogs are the clue. They agreed with me. And I'm like, dude, that's impossible. It's a fucking day before. And Andy went over there that night. What, did her son go over there and collect the fucking dogs while he was over there or what?
Them dogs run wild. I mean, all them dogs we had were just strays that people would dump off at our house. Every day there might be a new dog, not every day.
But you know Jody Sue's dog is the one that went over there fucking impregnating all your dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, it was actually Don's dog next door. They sneak over there through the fence and get impregnated.
Oh, okay. She said they were her dog that went over there.
Well, yeah, she had some dogs too that would go over there. Yeah, that's right. What?
It wasn't dogs. It was Jody.
Oh yeah, it was Jody Sue's dog.
It wasn't dogs at all.
Oh, okay.
Tell Candace I say hello
Candace
too, please.
Doug said hello. Doug said hello. She's mad. She stays mad.
Tell her that's okay. She's got to be mad first.
She said it's okay. He said it's okay if you're mad.
No. Get mad first, and that way we can get through our things and start working together. All right.
Right. That sounds good. Man.
Let's just get it all out. You know, hash it out because again, I'm gonna be a savior for you guys. I'm not gonna let the drama happen or the shit talking on.
Cuss him out?
No, I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at something else.
Oh, okay. Sorry. She says she's not mad at you. Wow.
Okay, well, just tell her. Listen, we have a new thing going on, and again, I don't have a problem for you, and I'll do this for you. I'll go on White Boys. I'll do all that, and I'll toss a flag, bro.
For the kids.
I'll do it for you guys and your daughter. Like, I have no problem saying that. Yeah, no problem tucking my tail, bro. I'm not that guy. I'm really not.
I don't want to be that kind of guy either.
Bro, we're too old to fight. We're too old to fight. We're too fucking sore. We're too slow. We don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. Yeah. Fuck, dude. I even get sore watching porn. So let's not fight.
Right.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh man.
Yeah. So let's do this. Let's set up a game. Let's set a game plan. You just text me where I need to be and when, and I'll shoot over there.
All right. Same here.
All right, bro.
All right. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
No problem. And I'm not gonna talk shit at all about you or your wife. And I told you I'd go back to that, and we'll make it about Summer as long as there's no lying and some fucking crazy shit on the other side.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, all this backstab and stuff everybody's doing is that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's fifth grade shit. It sounds like we're in high school, but if you respond, so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy. All right.
I appreciate it, brother. Okay, you have a good day.
You too, and thank you for calling and talking with me and adulting, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Absolutely, bud. Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye.